this screencast, I'm going to show you how you can assign or set a slideshow or share a slideshow in Seesaw with students. So the first thing I need to do is just go to the slideshow that I want my students to be able to either work on or access and explore. And I need to make sure that my share settings on this slideshow are open. So at the moment they're restricted, they're just shared within my school community, which is fine, but if you're working with younger students who don't have access to logins, this might be a little bit of an issue. So to get around that, I always make sure that my share settings are open and unrestricted. So in order to change this, I click on this share with PLC. And then I'm going to change from my school to anyone with the link. So now the link is quite open and accessible by anyone who has the link. And then over here, I can decide what sort of privileges I want to give the people with the link to my slideshow. So do I want them to just look at it? Do I want them to be able to comment on it? Or do I want them to be able to edit it? So if they're students and I want them to edit this particular slideshow, I'll click on editor and then I hit done. Now that I know that my slideshow is open and accessible, I'm going to go back into Seesaw. I'll assign a new activity or create a new activity. And then from the activity library, I'll create the new activity. Now, I want my students to be able to respond on my slideshow. So I'm going to add the slideshow as a template for responses. So I click on the add as template, and then I'm going to click on upload. And I'm going to select the button that says select from Google Drive. This will open up my Google Drive and you can see my slideshow is there because it's one of the more recent ones that I've worked with. So I click on the slideshow and then I select at the bottom, and this will attach the slides there for my students to be able to access. Once I'm happy with that, I click tick and the item is attached to the slide, to the activity. The other thing I can do is have a link or share a link with my students. So going back in again to the slideshow, clicking on the share, I'm going to copy the link for my slides. And then if I want those slides to present to the students, where I can get my link is select your address bar and copy. I'm going to open up a new web page, paste that in, and then you can see the end extension says edit. So this allows people to edit my slide. But if I don't want them to edit it, I just want them to see it, I change from the hyperlink on from edit to present and press enter. And this will turn my slideshow into an active presentation. I can then select that link, and then back in Seesaw, I can add that link as part of my instruction. So it almost opens it as a video for my students to see. So I click tick, tick, and then I might just name my activity, type in the instructions if I need to, and then hit save. So this is what my activity looks like in my view, in my classroom. And what will happen is when the students click on it, it will open up my slides as a presentation and also link to the slides so the students are able to watch and engage with the process.